Hello, everybody. About ready to get started. Welcome, Chris. I got a question for you before we begin. If you'd like to join, now would be the time. We're starting today's session a little early, so I don't expect to see people for quite a while. Unfortunately, I do have to go somewhere around my normal streaming hours. Today, maybe we'll fit in some more PSO before the server goes down. Now, I do know that it should be up for a little while at least. If we're lucky, it'll stay up the whole stream. If we're really lucky, they'll forget to take it down today. We'll see how lucky we are. But today we're just gonna focus on some boss rushes. Thinking we'll do probably an episode 1 boss rush, followed by an episode 2 boss rush, followed by beating the episode 4 boss. And then, depending on the mood at the time, maybe we'll do a couple other episode 4 quests. I do think episode 4 event quests are just so much better than the other quests. It's kind of hard to even justify playing the other ones. Like, I know we didn't really show off episode 2 that much. In fact, we're still probably not going to play the event episode 2. But I'm gonna blame that on episode 2 being episode 2. I mean, at least it's the event, not the event quest. At least it's just the boss rush. The boss rush is tolerable in episode 2. I don't like a majority of everything else. Yeah, we're not doing like CCA or whatever the heck it was called, or Tower. Yeah, we're not doing any of that. No one cares. I'll be like, chat, I haven't touched that in a while. I don't ever plan to touch it if I can avoid it. With the exception of doing a boss rush. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump into PSO. Might take it a while to transition. Second. Pause the music here as the game boots up. There we go, it's waking up. Yeah, I've done my time in episode 2. I don't need to play with it anymore. I got, I think, basically everything I wanted from it. In fact, I can't think of anything that's episode 2 locked that I don't have, that I would still want. Like, I don't really want anything from Olga Flow, for example. I just have like 0% interest. So I'm gonna bring in a serious character for episode 1. Then I think for episode 2, I'm gonna switch to my Fomarl. And then for episode 4, I don't know. I'm open to whatever Chris wants. I'm thinking if you want to do Dwarfon stuff, I could change my ID. I know Viridia is pretty strong, so I just go back to the Eel Classic. And then I think for leveling purposes, I might bring in my other character. There are things you'd like to have from episode 2. Is it called Seal J Sword? I'm pretty sure the things you mentioned is just one item. But enlighten me if you mean anything other than Seal J Sword. Okay. Game is up. Looks like XP is at 150%. I will say though, compared to some of the other anniversary events, I do feel a little disappointed by this one. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want to lie to you, chat. I feel like, I don't know if it was, I was gonna say last year, but honestly at this rate it might have been 2 years ago. When we had the anniversary event we streamed and we made Dumpling for the first time. That XP total was the highest I've ever seen it. And it is yet to go up that high ever again. I don't know if they got feedback about it or something. It makes me sad. So I was all ready to like go make another character this year and just not quite there. I mean, I guess they decided that they're, I mean, like, it's still good, don't get me wrong, but it's not like, it's not phenomenal like 300%. It isn't like literally get a character to level 80 in 3 hours or less phenomenal. It's more like 5 hours, which is like okay if I want to do. The lobby music is messed up for you. I didn't really hear anything when I was there. Yeah, I was gonna make another dumpling, but you know, you just got mediocre stuff. What are you gonna do? Like, sadly, like, if I'm gonna make another character, it might be Christmas time. I'll think about it. It has to be when the XP is at least 200%. I'll make another character. Hey, Calvicium. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, today we're doing a bit of an early stream, so we'll probably transition over to another game later on. I'm not sure when the event will end, so we'll just try to enjoy it for what it is. It's super stuttery. Interesting. I hope you're doing well, Calvicium. We can talk about all sorts of things. I think I've talked over this quest enough times. I'm here to entertain you. If you have questions, or if you want to talk about things like Soten, just let me know. I will say, though, I think I need a new controller. Remember how I was saying I was having trouble flying last time we were playing Soten? I think the controller is just a little busted, chat. I no longer have like a good working R1 button. I'm gonna try my best. For those not aware, R1 I'm using for the control panel in PSO, which is kind of important for quick item swapping. It like barely works. Yeah, it's really unfortunate. I'll try to pick one up before tomorrow. If I don't end up getting it, then I'm sure the people that will be playing against me in X Armor will be very happy, because my flight will be all messed up. You're editing videos, interesting. So what do you do? Okay, so let's talk about that. So when you edit videos, do you just mean you're trimming out like dead segments, or do you mean like you're spending time to get like honest like inserts, like sometimes you see in the professional videos, etc.? They add in like sound effects or like Adobe After Effects stuff. Oh, it's like a frame too slow. Unfortunate. Yeah, you can see like there, like I did a stab motion. That was not intentional. And that was not user error that time. I'll let you know if it's user error, but unfortunate. Just cutting stuff. YouTube so far is mostly stream archive of sorts. Yeah, I kind of have like a spare channel in case one day I ever get an editor. I wanted to distinguish it from just like a VOD channel. Oh, nice photon drop. I'll do extremely light editing on the videos that I upload, but I've learned not to spend too much time to them. I feel like if all you're looking to do is get views, you definitely have to cut the videos up. Like, you have to cut them up a lot. And even then, certain people will prefer different formats. So I've learned that I probably won't get to that state for the most part. But for people that do miss it on Twitch, or if they want to go back and watch a series, it's there for them. Okay. Easy. A side-by-side race with you and Mateus. I'll be honest with you, I don't really have any video editing software that works with what I'm using. That's also why I don't bother most of the time. I think I'm gonna get paralyzed here. Oh, I got lucky. I know Chris came in and saved me with the gun, quote unquote, but I think I actually still would have been paralyzed if I didn't get the weird damage bug. I'm assuming it's a bug where you can hit him and it doesn't trigger his paralyzed. You have to do like a certain amount of damage, but not go over a certain threshold. Bronze badge. Okay. Better than nothing, I guess. Yeah, out of curiosity, what kind of video format do you use when you save? I forget what mine is offhand, but I know it does not import into like DaVinci at all. BSDC. Keep that in mind. Yeah, because I had like DaVinci Studio Resolve or something like that, and that does not work with my video format. Or if it does, it's just like really messed up in the sound. Because for some reason the sound is not synced. And I have not either put in time to figure out why it can't just directly open my videos. It just felt like a lot of hassle. It's one of those things where I'd probably need somebody to walk me through it. MKVX. I think I do... I think I do a remix to MKV. I think you're talking about video format there. But I don't think I recorded MKV. I guess the tip in general is to never record in the default OBS format. Because the reason for that is that if your stream crashes, you lose the whole video. Use OBS recordings, it doesn't work for me. If you're talking about in like video editing. It like, there's something about like the speed of the playback. It just doesn't work. Like literally my voice goes like click, 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 click. It reminds me of like the old MS-DOS days where the voice clips would get messed up. It reminds me of. Oh, you download them from Twitch? That would be why. Yeah, that's not the default format. No, I never want to download from Twitch because that's a file degradation. And plus, if there's any kind of weird like stream stutters and stuff like that, it's easier for me to handle if it's from the recorded video. But it requires processing power to do. The only time I go to a Twitch VOD is if I forgot to record. And even then, that's just for like posterity. Alright, enough killing this room. Yeah, unfortunately YouTube applies a really heavy compression algorithm whenever you go to upload to YouTube, which is really unfortunate. It didn't used to be like that, but like literally the year I started streaming, they switched how they did it. Yeah, you'll see it if the screen gets busy in particular on the Twitch VOD. Like anytime you apply something like motion blur at all, it is gonna look super not good on Twitch. It's probably fine for retro games for the most part, since they don't use those effects. But if you have anything that's busy on screen, it's basically just GG on Twitch. Thank you for the freeze trap. I was worried I'd get pummeled to death while praying for the V101. I did not get a good unit. That's unfortunate. Okay, I'm just gonna unequip my weapon and hope that control cooperates with me. Here we go. Game, please. Actually, more accurately, controller, please. I don't know Calvishim without check-in. That's what I was saying. I know I don't use the default recording though, because that one will lose all data if your stream dies. Yeah, I don't feel like opening it up and figuring out where it is again. I could probably mention it to you between streams or if we're in a break. But in the middle of PSO, no pause button. I forgot to unequip magical piece. I'm gonna do that right now. Okay, I'm gonna go for the setup. Okay, I need to do something to get around this controller issue. Hold on. This is killing me, chat. I need Kazan to be consistent, so I'm gonna hold the button really hard. There we go. Let me do some fireballs. The fight takes longer if I can't Kazan him. And like, I can set up for the lightning spell that I'm doing here. Should almost be dead. So like, see how it's flickering there on my screen? It's not me letting go of the button. So it's like only half of the button registers. Okay. Looks like he's being stubborn. I think you can probably finish him with Spread Needle. It's fine. Because I didn't get the initial damage. I didn't get as many screen hits as I wanted. It's fun. It didn't take that much longer, honestly. The important thing is we didn't have to do the whole first phase. We still skipped most of it. Wait, he started with healing? What an idiot. Who heals at full health? Oh, you're targeting me? Oh, he heard me, Chan. I'll just take the damage. I'm pretty sure it's GG for him. Oh my gosh, I didn't get the screen flicker with him. Wow, at least on my preview he didn't flicker. Crazy. You know who's important preemptively healed? I mean, technically he did stall the fight. So, what a god, I guess. He just knew he was just gonna get destroyed that hard. I'm gonna do the pause trick so I don't target things. We're gonna go by here, get hit, freeze trap will land eventually. Hit him with his own arm. Doesn't matter if I get the special or not, so I'll just do normal attacks. I'll heal us in case I mess up the manip. I'm gonna do the pause trick. There we go, I got the manip that time. Or I could just walk by them for free. That's all I'm looking to do. I need to come up to here for reasons that are not entirely obvious. It actually spawns a hidden enemy later on that lets me skip an entire room. So I just have to go up there. I don't have to do anything up there. Other than that, I guess we're almost at the final boss. Going on 13 minutes. It's okay. I'll do one last little buff for us, and then we'll finish off the run, I guess. If we're lucky, I'm gonna get Mag Invincibility. I'm really hoping for it. It'll save a lot of time if we get it. Oh, we got it. Nice. It's a 50-50. Allegedly. It's one of those ones where it should be more beneficial than it really is. I don't know why the invincibility countdown doesn't work. As in, like, I did not mean to do that button. Oh wait, fire actually does decent damage while invincible. Wait, new strat? Wait a minute, new multiplayer strat? Do fireball at the start? If you're invincible versus Rabarda? Oh, I didn't even think about doing that. So normally in single player, you want to use Rabarda, which is the ice spell. And the reason you want to do that is because you can one-shot it in single player. But in multiplayer, you can't one-shot it. But I did 2 Goofoes there, and that was still strong enough despite the resistance difference to kill the spinners, and that hits the whole arena. Oh, I'm doing that from now on. New strat found, we're good. No, I'm playing mostly support to Chris at this point. I'm just trying to keep the damaging stuff off him. Where appropriate, I'll let out some gunfire, you know, as a mage, as you do. Here's where all the RNG is. So to explain to Calvatium, this boss does whatever it wants. I have no idea what it's gonna do. Hopefully it stays up. Oh, this is the best pattern. Okay, best pattern. As long as you can see that weird fleshy part, it's a good attack. If at any point it goes down like that, it's bad. And it wastes our time. Then I have to do little dodging mini games. Oh. It is pure RNG. There is no pattern to what it does, to my knowledge. It starts on a random move. It does random moves afterwards. It can move in random directions. Like that. It is a big time wait. Oh, it went from full arena swap to untargetable attack. Nice. I didn't even get to hit it. I missed. The RNG is brutal. That time I got some pot shots on it. Oh, that one's an acceptable attack. Yeah, that one's okay. Okay, not like the worst RNG I've ever seen with the boss, so that wasn't too bad. I've lost like 6 minutes on this fight before, just on that phase. Like, it just refused to do an attack I could punish. I was just like, oh. It's gonna slap me soon. Oh, it didn't target me. Wow. Usually I'm the player it hits. I feel honored. Gamer privilege, apparently. It's not too bad, health-wise. I wasn't sure if you were able to hit it since it went kind of between us. Or else I probably would have held off a little longer. Oh, you are so gonna kill yourself. I love that a copy of yourself is there. Okay, dodging time. You can see on the radar, he's soul linked. Any damage dealt to the boss hurts the other player. Which is really cruel for casts that can't heal themselves normally, by the way. I just like to state. Not a lot of opportunities to attack the boss there. Kind of bad RNG. But this phase isn't as bad as the other one, fortunately. I should get a guaranteed moment to hit the boss here. Well, I'm probably gonna die. Just kill the boss, it's okay. I'm basically spamming heal so I don't die, if you're wondering what I'm doing. Okay, the boss should die before I do, so just go crazy. There you go. I'm like, okay. Once it's at a certain health threshold, it's fine. Congratulations, you are the hero. Always get so scared I'll explode you. Oh, if you power attack, I'll definitely die. I might be able to heal normal attacks, we'll see. And I got an anti-paralysis. Man, PSO drops are so brutal sometimes. For those not aware, I could just purchase that at the store for like 60. And everything here sells for thousands comparatively. Kid power only normal, yeah. That's the kill player button with the cast. Wow. I'm not even picking up the boss drop, that was so bad. But hey, sub 20, I guess that's fine. Yeah, anti-paralysis doesn't even work for robots. That's so sad. I'll keep some of my escape dolls, because we are doing episode 2 briefly. I guess we'll just showcase every boss in the game. Mind Lamo one. They got the Nug 2000 bazooka before they got Excalibur. That's gross. That's bad RNG for them, for sure. Also, I don't really see doing mines all that enjoyable. At least not in multiplayer. If that was single player, I would be like, okay, I understand. Multiplayer, I'd be like, what's wrong with you? Better be a 4-man party. Yeah, the game only really scales if you're in multiplayer versus number of players. So having 4 players is actually a big benefit. Oh, hey, we got S rank. So +1 escape doll for me, aka a revive. Oh, wrong character. Can't be this character. I almost made a fatal mistake. This character would have been in the no fun zone. So I'm going to switch to a character that has better weapon damage than the character I'm using currently. And better grants. Most importantly, better grants. Now that this character is level 30 grants, plus they have a natural bonus towards it from choosing this character class. Be good. Yeah, you can bring in whoever you want each episode, but just like, it's more like whatever you're comfortable with, I'll support. I'm not gonna ask you to do anything that you don't like to do, outside of maybe episode 2 boss rush. I mean, at least Pink ID should get guaranteed good items. I think Pink ID is the only one that can get Excalibur, for example, from the apes. And that's all I remember about episode 2. I know every section ID on episode 1 and 4 for the most part, but episode 2 is like, nah. I think it's Respective Tomorrow. It has been a long time since I've done an episode 2 quest. I think literally I haven't played it since last year. And even then, it wasn't like I played every day. Skip dialogue? Hell yeah, I'm skipping it. I don't listen to you. We start with VR, and then we'll move on to the actual real stages of episode 2. Speaking of which, do I have Cure Paralysis? I do. Excellent. This character is completely set up for this area. Nice. That is not the right button. That is unfortunate. I learned the hard way. My spells are not set up correctly. Give me 1 second. That did grants, so that one should be this one. Hopefully that'll fix it. Oh, in a second. Test it. Okay. That feels right. That feels right. Yeah, okay, that feels good though. Sorry about that. Silly death at the beginning. Still have 3 escape dolls, so she can be fine overall. Doing on dye fluids and tri-fluids. And tri-fluids, that's... Oh, Kelvisham, I had a question for you. actually, respectively. When you were having issues with the Spirit Orb not loading, did you just load up the file and then not save anything? I was trying to replicate because Gods also had the same issue. I don't have that issue, but I think it's because I've saved before. Just trying to isolate it. Also, I don't remember where to go in this quest, so I'm just kind of wandering around aimlessly. Freeze, nice. I know there's like healing parts somewhere, but come on. Hopefully this is the right way. Oh yeah, this is the right one. Then it's just the giant Build-A-Bear. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I think that's right. Selected the option and save. What do you mean select the option? What option are you talking about? Are you talking about axe armor tips? Because by default, Spirit Orb should be loaded. I tested that yesterday. Oh, that's for the hidden item room, whatever. I don't care about that. Those chests can stay there. The multiplayer check, I guess. Nice and simple today. Oh, can they not actually hit me out of that when I have the fast cast on? Interesting. That's convenient. Yeah, so I want to make sure that people are able to load in with the correct options. So I'm probably just going to delete my tool config and replicate, because once you save it, I've not had any issues with it, but it's only literally the first load. If I do literally nothing, then it won't save. Because I managed to get it to replicate literally just once. I have to see if maybe it's not referenced. Well, it has to be referencing the right path because it works after a save, and it loads the value that it should be defaulted to. Maybe just like the path is wrong before you hit save. Be it. Because I noticed Gods had like the non-standard Galamoth spawn too, which I definitely do not want you guys to have. If you guys get standard Galamoth on the race, that will actually kind of annoy me, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna spend some time, I think, after the stream looking into that. Because the whole point of it is he should never be in his default spawn. So I'm at a big disadvantage if you guys do that. Because the intent is that you should not be able to infinite him at all. Oh, rare Lily? What? Oh, I dropped nothing. That sucks. I was gonna say, episode 2 disappoint us? Never. I should have brought a slicer for this. I always forget to do so, but at least I have a gun backup. Yeah, just get them to confirm the time. I'll join in tomorrow as long as it's like after 3 o'clock and not at like 9 p.m. or some nonsense. Yeah, they mentioned like 6, which I'm okay with. Also, fortunately I have anti-paralysis for this part of the fight, 'cause this fight is such a time waste. Oh my gosh, I hate this boss fight so much. I feel like the tagline in episode 2 should just be, it's episode 1 but worse. I feel it's very fitting. They rehash a lot of bosses, but they just make it like way more tedious. Doing a little bit of damage. Yeah, ideally you want to have a multi-hit move so you can damage its multi-parts per shot. Well, it's almost dead. That was probably the least painful Barbara Ray fight I've had in a while. We fortunately did not have to see the stupid pig attack again. Definitely episode 1 but worse, exactly. Oh, we level 15. Come on, I'm like level 183. That hasn't been useful. D-roll A shell? You actually got one? Nice. It's funny because I don't think like the shield is optimal, but I feel like if you're playing like solo male ranger human, the Ramar, I think that's like one of the easiest and best upgrades for him. Because he has a lot of trouble withstanding the Sinnohs, and that I think offers the highest possible defense outside of, honestly, pretty much everything. Unless you go for like the 120 photon drop grind shield or whatever it is. Yeah, I use that on my Ramar just so I don't get deleted by, stupid robots. Speaking of stupid robots. Yeah, virus armor. Like, I would use one or the other. I don't think I would use both. 'Cause I think Lieutenant Mantle is just overall more useful. Plus, it is about the same defense, if I remember correctly. Virus armor, I think, does have the best defense, though, in general. I just think the utility of the other one outweighs it. I mean, to be fair, that does require grinding episode 2 to get the boss drop, unless you just get it first try. Not exactly things most people would be jumping into. The enemy spawned while I was in the hallway and jumped into the room. That was very interesting. I don't think I've seen that happen before. I've seen them spawn in the hallway, but never actually just straight up leave. Hey, I used Barda successfully. Look at that. Oh, that was kind of an awkward spawn. I went to go melee and then that happened. Dang tip. Uh-oh, you hit a trap button. No, you're trolling. Don't hit the lasers. Stop it. They're not needed to clear the area. That much I remember. If there was a puzzle doing this quest, I would never play it. I can trust in my habits. I'm like, I wouldn't do a quest that requires a puzzle. Oh, retargeted. Hello, random Del Saber. Yeah, I'm like, I am not exploring the side rooms of this quest. Oh, try fluid, but I'm out of space. Oh well, I'll pick it up for now. Yeah, I haven't used any tries yet. I've been going through mostly mono and dies. AKA the weaker TP recovery. Oh no. Reddit, far end of screen. Photon drop, what? Okay, survive. That's the most important thing. I think there's one really garbage room where there's just like 2 on opposite sides. Oh no, it's not in this quest. Oh wow, we got lucky. Okay, so let me bring out my anti-dragon gun. Oh, mag invincibility, nice. You love to see it. Oh, it dodged my debuff. Oh, it can't debuff, that's right. That's how long it's been since I played episode 2. Never mind, no free kills. I think that still works decently. Not a ton of damage, but it's better than nothing. Yeah, this right here, Chris, like if we could get you a bazooka, this is the boss where if you had a bazooka, it would kill the boss almost instantly. Like, not an exaggeration for sure. I think it's a lot. I think the bazooka actually multi-hits the boss. That was unfortunate timing. Did I kill him with Rubarda? Oh, that's embarrassing. I'm pretty sure he died via Rubarda. Which didn't do a lot of damage, but it was just like a shame kill. Yeah, it's also useful for Worm and Barber Ray. So it'll have a use. I doubt it's super good against Olga Flow, but maybe it's okay. I forgot she casts slower if I do that. I actually want Magical Piece. Yeah, I wish more of episode 2 was like the beach stage. I actually really like the design of the beach. I like the kind of like semi-hidden traps mixed with real traps. I generally like the enemies in beach. Like the only time I really have fun with the episode 2 is probably this place. The camera's not atrocious. That also helps. Just consume mono fluids or something. Ooh, excuse me. Stealing all my TP back from the insects. Oh, try fluid drop. Never mind. I don't even have to care. Yeah, the other enemies are up here. Wow, lots of people doing mines. I wonder why. Rhythm and balance dropped. I mean, I guess I'll go pick it up. Stupid traps, get off me. Refoe level 29? Where is that? Oh, I want that. I mean, I'm using level 29 on this character, but I don't think I am for every character. Razan level 26, no. There it is. Oh, you're the benefactor. Thank you, Chris. Okay, we'll teach you to be the forests again one day. Somebody reached level 200 playing tower. That is the true masochist right there. I can dunk on tower all day long. I hate tower. Aw. Well, I mean, you have to just practice. That's all it comes down to. Like you'll never be better at it than me if you never play it. I believe the saying is, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I'm okay at forcing. I could do like all the basics. I know when to mostly melee. I don't think I have all the multiplayer strats down, but I've got enough down. Yeah, unfortunately, I do think this part of episode 2 is kind of stupid. Like, where is this enemy? There it is. I don't mind us fighting in like big open areas, but you know, when the enemy is just like all the way in this corner, it's kind of silly. I have no idea where the tri-fluid went. Be on this side somewhere. I think it is worth actually picking up. It's like 3k. I actually leveled? What? Wow. I didn't think I would get it on this fight. ATP plus 4, defense plus 2, MST plus 4. I mean, I'm not capped on any of those, so I'll take that. I have slightly more attack power than the other mage I was using. Defense-wise, I'm getting there. Health-wise, I don't have anything too crazy. Welcome back, Calvision. What kind of tea did you make? I love how this quest is going on 20 minutes and we would have been done with the other episode 1 boss rush again. Man, episode 2. I think the tagline episode 1 but slower also works. I did get Mag Blast, but obviously it's really not worth using unless we're at the boss. Amplifier of Rabarda. I might actually use that, like, unironically. That is one of my most spam spells in the game. Although I really want a Gapoe one at some point again. Maybe. Yeah, I'm thinking, like, I want to see where the generic ice one is, because I think I would use that on my phone new roll. But for every other character, I'd rather a Brabarda up. Toasted mat tea with orange peels and lemon peels. Interesting. That is correct. It is with double E for peel. I understood the intent, though. Goodbye, flying insect. My brain was actually thinking about what boss this is. This is where I'd want Barda, I think. If I remember correctly, this boss is weak to Barda. AKA Faux New World destroys this boss easily. But every other character, annoying. This is probably the most Monster Hunter-esque boss in the entire game, I would say. Why don't we just Mag Blast this, actually? Amusing. Should have gone to a school to learn English and not try to by myself. I mean, you're doing fine, Calvician. I think you're very hard on yourself. Listen, there are people where English is their native language and they still can't type or speak it. Oh my gosh. I'm actually dead. What was that? Episode 2, please. Wow, so much for my buff. That sucked. Like, that actually legit sucked. I got stuck for some reason. I guess if you have too much health, you can't get knocked down, which really sucks. The more you know. I don't play episode 2. Yeah, like, he's got a pretty big ice weakness. So if I'm not feeling confident, I can do this. Yeah, this boss is, like, such a nightmare for multiplayer. Just because of how, like, the damage canceling works. Why we don't normally do episode 2. Honestly, I think this boss is gonna get more kills on us than the entire rest of the quest, including the final boss. Oh, I'm in trouble. I should move. Now that that's like an insta-kill tornado, I need to actually dodge that. Game, please. Oh no, do you not have scape dolls? Uh-oh, Chris is actually trolling. No escape dolls for episode 2? What a madman. You're there somewhere. Oh, yeah, I could have given you some before we did the quest. Because I always ask when we do other quests and you're like, no, I'm full. So I'm like, I always assume you have 4 or more. That's how I play. I think I still have 2. Fine, we'll get through it. Although this camera is not helping me at all. I'm actually just gonna look at my mini-map. The camera is actually really disorienting me. Speaking of disorienting. I don't remember if I could get Gal Griffin's wing. I don't remember what Pink ID gets here. I mean, it'd be nice if we could get it, but I don't think it's possible. Well, I guess that answers the question as to what the boss drops. Not Gal Griffin ring, but I'll take a Heavenly HP. Not bad. That is really great for starting forces, but garbage in multiplayer. many skip dolls do I have left, by the way? 1, 2, 3. Still got a good amount. I still have Sting's tip in my inventory. Hold on to the Storm Rod for other players, but I can use my dye fluids so I can hold another item. That should... Okay, I'm gonna give you 1 scape doll. Here. Oh, he left. Yeah, you have to survive potentially insta-death here. I still have a few left. Oh, Amplifier Rebarda, nice. Thank you. I'll probably combine it with Photon Drops to get the merge. Oh, I got captured by Squid. Get away from me. Oh, nice. Photon Drop. And funny enough, another scape doll just dropped. Yeah, I try not to ever play with less than 3 scape dolls. At least if I'm playing a hard quest. TTF, I'll maybe only bring 1. Kinda autopilot for me at this point. It's mostly if I get unlucky with falls. About it, really. HP material, sure. Don't recall the right way. Hopefully this is the right way. Oh, I'm in a terrible spot. Wait. Ah, nice. Never mind. I'm in the perfect spot. We're good. We're good. So as long as I don't see it on screen, it won't attack me. I don't know if that's honestly intentional or not. I'll clean them up real quick. With PSO, I could never really tell what's intentional and not intentional. Nice, got all my TP back, didn't need any TP recovery. That's why I like this weapon a lot. It just saves on resources, and it's got high attack power. That's not a hallway. I went left thinking it was there, and then I saw the minimap unfold. Whoops. Alright, hopefully this is the right way. As I said before, I really don't remember how to get to the exit here. Oh, I actually froze him? Nice. Checkmate. A poison room. Wow. Keep it classy, episode 2. Keep it classy. Yeah, if I remember correctly, there is a way to turn it off here. You don't take damage. But I don't think it's in this room. Yeah, actually, I see the switch that we had to hit. It was up above us, I think. So I guess there would have been where we should have detoured if we play this quest again. But it's fine. Resto also kind of flows through them. know I could just go to the next room, but I just felt like I should finish them. Morphos? Oh, no Morphos. Yeah, in single player, this character is basically untouchable. Her defense is so high, health is high, really good at self buffs. I kind of view this character as more of like a red mage almost. Rather than just like a pure like black mage spellcaster. In fact, I think spellcasting is her weakest attribute. Hopefully we're going the right way. Feels like so far I have not taken a wrong path. This is promising. This room is almost always leading to a boss. Although it usually also leads to that stupid control room. Why hello there. Random Sinnoh. Froze the box, but not the robot. That sucks. Oh, what? It's on the ceiling? They got me. Also, if you're a hunter, I feel so bad. I don't know what you would do in episode 2, I'll be real with you. Strategy as hunter is go back to character select screen, pick a new character. There are just so many things that require you to have range and or guaranteed freeze. I mean, I guess Hugh-cast would be okay still, but oh, it's doing a lot of damage. Game, really? You're gonna target the recon over the Morphos? Killing me. No, okay, froze the Morphos. I can actually hit this thing. There we go. Nice and simple. A resist devil. Normally I'd pick those up, but I have a lot of those. Oh, if you need more healing, just let me know, Chris. I got like our atomizers for you. I brought a couple extra just in case you get low. Oh, I tripped it at like the tip, my bad. Almost got through there without touching it. I used the spell too early. I deserve that. Oh, that's a lot of star. Nice. I'm getting mugged in the corner, don't mind me. There's pretty much something I can do about this. I'm just gonna take it. Chris will have to be the hero here. I could go for Meagid here. I guess. I'd like an okay Meagid chance. Fortunately, I didn't bring my Devil Wand with me, or else I'd be doing piercing Meagid all day. Or Pitchfork, I think it's called, actually. TP, because that one's easy to do. That was probably the least painful control room I have ever seen. I feel like we did something wrong. I'm like, is there more than one? Normally we have to fight the stupid, Wow, how long has it been since I played episode 2? I don't even remember what they're called. The wolf chargers. We have fortunately not had to deal with so far. I'm just gonna take the damage and go through. That seems way too annoying to time. And we're at the final boss. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Do you want to just Oh, Del Beaters? Yeah, that makes sense. Do you just want to Mag Blast as soon as we get in the boss room? I think if we do that. I'm gonna give Chris a couple seconds because I know there's delay, and then I'm gonna step inside. So you should know I'm probably talking to him. Using. Oh, wait, cutscene? Wait. Oh, that was unfortunate timing. What is it gonna do in this scenario? Does it just cancel my Mag Blast? It just cancels my Mag Blast. Wow, that's messed up. Never mind, GG. Yeah, unfortunately I was waiting and that wait got me. I forgot how long it took to get into the boss fight. Get wrecked apparently. Alright, we'll have to do this boss fight legit, I guess. Oh, I almost never see him use that attack. Hello. That attack I'm used to seeing. Anyway, this is the part where I hope you have a gun. If you've been playing a melee hunter up until this point, I don't think you can beat him. Wow, Grand Stud's 129 in multiplayer. That would take so long to kill with spells. That is so gross. Can you imagine? That would be 200 Grances just to kill one form. Man, episode 2 hates forces. Yeah, we're gonna circle around the death beam. I'd prefer not to get hit by the death beam, thank you. I mean, I guess when it's like this, I could still get free damage with grants. I guess that's kind of worth it. So, phase 1 done. So, pretty easy. I'll take a moment to recover my TP before we go further. Now I'm gonna go activate the boss. Oh, you can't walk through the sword. There we go. Let's just chase the little light. And hopefully we don't get murdered by the mags that come with it. I think episode 2 hates players in general. I mean, you're not wrong. We actually did a frighteningly high amount of damage to the boss, I'm not gonna lie. I think I have enough raw health to ignore the mag as long as I'm not near it. Speaking of which. Yeah, I'm just gonna focus on the boss. I'll let it keep its one mag, I don't really care. He's just going around, stomping, having a little bit of a fit. See, now I think he's gonna revive them, which is gonna be annoying. And I think the boss is almost dead. Speaking of which, easy boss fight. Yeah, I like that Gal Griffin was the real final boss with his nonsense insta-kills. He's like, oh, you have too much health in episode 2? Perish. Hello, Eldritch. Hope you're doing well. GG indeed. Easy boss rush. Congratulations, you are the hero. Specifically you in the chat. A mine material. Oh, that's right. You don't even get boxes of items? Wow, this boss sucks. Well, time to get DMCA'd, apparently. I was gonna say, I forget who I talked to first. No. I got baited by Chris. Oh, and then you have to talk to him again? We got S rank? Ooh, Wasp Nest? Ooh, that doesn't sound fun. This means your skills are better than those we normally hire. Reward is 1400. That's it? Yo, this episode sucks. I got less money for clearing a quest twice as long. Are you serious? Chat, we get 20,000 for like a 12-minute quest. And that was ridiculous. I'm upset. Who thought about these quest rewards, honestly? What trash? Yeah, that sucks. I love that I still have the same number of escape dolls as when I started, because I just kept picking them up. I don't blame you for fearing wasps. I don't really want to deal with them at all either. Does not sound like fun. I guess I'll go back to my serious character, question mark. And then for the final area, I just want to make sure... Oh, we're doing the boss rush first. Who do I want to beat the boss with? One moment. Let me think about this, chat, and consult the drop charts again. See if there's been any changes since I've last looked. Because we'll do Dumpling, I think, at the end. I mean, if I play my serious character, I could pick up limiters on the way there. Yeah, I'll just play my serious character, it's fine. Let's not overthink this. Then I'll probably play Dumpling or whatever for XP for the other event quests where I'm not doing the boss. Only 1400, Miseta. That's so insulting. So bad. Yeah, we just got one last boss to do. And then we would have beaten every boss in the game during the event. Apparently Jesus says hi. Thank you, Jesus. I guess to explain it, you can make little custom emotes. I think the problem with it is that it's per character, and I have so many characters, I just generally don't feel like doing it. But you could assign different shortcuts and chats. Say there's some pre-made ones you can use. But you could customize them. You could get some pretty ridiculous customization in. I'm actually trying to think of the name of the quest that we normally do. Yeah, I wish there was like a character slot and then like for a few, but I wish there was a shared group. Like, I don't mind there being individual ones. Yeah, we're doing episode 4 for sure. We're gonna go boss kill. Yeah, we're almost done. I think with that, I'll have enough time to maybe do one more quest, and we'll probably poke around in Soten for like an hour. Because I have a hard cutoff at 11:45. Well, I want to stop by 11:45. I have a hard cutoff by 12, and by 12, I mean to be like completely off the stream. Oh, you got one emo? Nice. Which maximum attack do we do? See, it doesn't help that they're all very similar. Is it E? Or Xrd? Might be E. I think it has to be E. If it starts us fighting Rappies in a small area, then I think this is the right one. Yes. Looks right to me. That's how you know I've done the quest before. It's like, oh, I know exactly what the first enemy is, so I know if I messed up the quest. Good. I'm not gonna worry about hitting these Rappies, just go away. Oh, did I even restock? Oh, I didn't really use any TP, that's why I didn't bother. Never mind, makes sense, checks out. Let me buff you. Now the other characters are in sync, which is really nice. I'm in the Rabarda loop. See, this right here is why I'd want the Rabarda. When I do stuff like this. I got really excited. I'm not gonna lie, and then I remembered I only want Pazuzu with this character, and I felt immediately disappointed. So technically, if we see Pazuzu, you might hear me actually get a static while playing versus just kind of passive. That enemy never shows up. It's a joke on stream that Pazuzu is a lie. There's a small chance that when we fight the giant birds, instead of it being a zoo, it's a Pazuzu. Got more health, different resistances. I think one different attack. More importantly, it can drop a minigun, and I kind of want the minigun chat. In fact, I think Rare Dorphon is also a candidate for something we could get. Or I'll just get another Gracia. I mean, you know, it's fine. I mean, I do like Gracia. I think it's one of the best shields in the game. I think it's only really topped by Red Ring, honestly. I like it more than the Deroulé shell, because it gives way better resistances, so it's more useful in different areas. Downside is that it's cast/robot only. So not everybody can actually use it, unfortunately. Game, please. Please hold my R1. Come on, there we go. Yeah, if I have to race like this with Soten tomorrow, I'm gonna be so sad. Because my play button is just like not working. Yeah, especially with Soten Axe Armor, with how long you hold the bat button down. Not being able to hold it down is really bad. Like, I can work around it if that happens tomorrow and I don't get a controller by then. Yeah, it should be tomorrow. I think it's Sunday. If it's not fixed by then, like, I can maybe hold the controller differently for it. Yeah, it's just kind of unfortunate. I just feel like controllers recently have just not been of good quality. See, my PlayStation 4 controller, this Xbox One controller, and my many Switch controllers that I've given up on. All bought within 2 years, all of them are busted. Meanwhile, I have a PS3 controller from like 10 years ago, and I still don't have issues with it. Like, I think I have like 2 faulty PS3 controllers out of 6, but I've used them for like more than 8 years. Whereas like this one is like, I haven't even had these controllers for a year and they're not working properly. It's sad. And it's weird because it's not even like on a button that I would even be like called out for mashing. It's just like R1. Like I don't mash R1 in any game. I mash L1. For Sengoku specifically. So like that I almost would have understood. Yeah, it's just kind of like an odd button choice. Like I do hold it in for sustained periods of time in Soten, but I also hold this longer in Soten. I don't know, it's just weird. Yeah, I'll have to see if there's any other kind of hotfixes I can put in for the race build. I don't think it really matters if people pick up the hotfix, but for other people playing the normal Mayhem, I did identify an issue the other day. I might work on it on stream today. Ooh, I'm not gonna lie, I feel the fatigue hitting me. I did not sleep well again, but I'll get through it. I see yet another tri-fluid. I'll go pick that up again. And escape though. I think whenever this character is gonna get close to 200, I'll probably stream hitting 200. So I've technically never had a character reach 200. If I played one character the whole time, I've played enough hours that I could have had it happen. I just choose to avoid it. Not the Buddha army. Yeah, I just feel like once a character is at max level, I just kind of view them as done, and I feel like then I'm just wasting XP. Like, I could be using that XP to level another character of a similar class. I have more variety of item choice. Ooh, excuse me, chat. So fortunately, I can kind of autopilot this, so I'm just reading chat the whole time. Amazing chat. Just feel instinctively what I need to do at this point with the quest. I wasn't sure where the HP material was, found it. I guess if you're still around, Calvisham, there are other things you'd like to see added into Axe Armor? I got some time to test today. Oh, I wanted to say, I also added a Starlight. The Starlight technically works in the latest patch. Even though Cross is a placeholder weapon, it still works. Goodbye, enemy. Union system. Oh, I mentioned it, I think, on the Discord, but I'll bring it up here since there's other things we could talk about. I got a bazooka. What? Is it any good, or, like, I don't remember what this is. I don't think it's the good one. No, it's not Cannon Rouge, never mind. Cannon Rouge is the one that I really want. I think it's okay. It doesn't look like phenomenal or anything. Just kind of random it dropped. Threw me off, actually. Yeah, see, I want Cannon Rouge. Maybe we'll do, at some point, a run just for Cannon Rouge. Because that's one gun I've been trying to get for you, but I just haven't been able to. I think it's like Orange ID or something. It's one I don't normally play. I know it's not White ID, it's not Viridian. I don't think it's Sky. I can see it on the drop table. It's one of the two far right ones, I'm pretty sure. I don't think purple can get it. Definitely not blue. That's why I'm thinking it's orange. Silver badge. There we go. It's level 18. Get out of here. Rare Dorphon? Aww. That was our last chance. Well, can't say I didn't go for Excalibur. I tried. No Rare Dorphon, though. I guess in general, maybe the event didn't actually add rare Ephinea. I didn't actually look to see what the event gave. I just saw it was mostly just XP and generic rare up. Maybe that's why people are doing mines instead of, like, Sky ID. Well, no, Sky ID would work here, because that's regular Excalibur. Never mind. I guess that's why people aren't doing Viridian. I guess this should have been my correct statement. Chat. I hear lasering going on. F4 Dorphon. I do have Mag Blast, but I have no idea when I'm going to use it. I guess if it's an easy wave, you can activate it here. Yeah, let's activate it in this room. I'm going to wait for Chris to not attack, though. There we go. Because otherwise, if I activate it, that spear is definitely too slow to cancel into Photon Blast for sure. That I know from experience. killed him, actually. Oh, one of them lived with 44 health. So close. I know. I can't believe he lived either. He like barely lived. What a waste of our time. Every time they don't die from that. Goodbye, satellite lizards. Yeah, fortunately I'm coming up to a vacation. I'll probably sleep more again. By vacation I mean just a federal holiday in the US. Most places have all. So I will be appreciating that break for sure. I got kind of like slammed both yesterday and the day before, so I'm feeling very mentally taxed. Yeah, it's not so much like, well, I would also say physical lack of sleep due to stress, but I would say it's more like not really pleasant working conditions, I will say. So that has not really helped with like how much I'm being like asked to do in a given day. Yeah, like I don't think there was like a single role I didn't perform, honestly. Like between like yesterday and the day before, I did everything. I led meetings, I did design discussions, I had interviews, I did prod tickets, I worked on new user stories, I troubleshoot for the QA team, I did database querying, I did data research. Like, I picked every role up, and it's just like, man, what a headache trying to switch, doing all those things in one day. Like, oh my god. Brain feels fried, because I have to, like, switch what my mindset is over and over. We got a gold badge, nice. So it's just, like, it's very mentally taxing. So, it's like, I'm good at, like, being able to, like, play games and talk in general, because I have a lot of practice with multitasking. I do that a lot at work, where I have to think about many different simultaneous threads of thought and still be able to operate. So I get a lot of practice from that. But to do that, like, all day long is brutal. Oh, and a photon crystal? I missed that. Nice. Do you need escape doll? I'm at, like, 7. I'm gonna throw escape doll away. In fact, I am gonna throw the escape doll away. I need inventory space. Regardless if you pick that up. Yeah, the patented zoom manip. Don't worry about it, just leave it then. Doesn't matter. I'm perfectly safe. They're in the zoo loop. They're not escaping this. Listen, that's like my only contribution to the community is the zoo loop. Like, this game has been played by people before me for way more hours. But I have yet to find anybody online do what I just did there. And it is so free. What a great quality of life, Manip. I think I've landed it like 95% of the time. Like, it is at this point ultra consistent. I only mess it up if I just don't move slightly left in the movement. I cannot believe that froze him in midair. What a Rabarda freeze. Slightly too slow to debuff. Right, time to spam freeze so you can actually hit it here. There we go. I'll prep this in case it's the... Oh, not what I was thinking, but I'll take that. Yeah, it's just a big mental strain. That's like... trying to do all that and do like code reviews for all these different applications. It's like, oh my gosh. Another Scape doll drop. Man, I really don't need them. I'm pretty sure every character I have is max on Scape dolls, with the only exception being Dumpling. I think she only is like 20 or so. She is like a reasonable amount. Badges today. Guess it's paying off. Come on, limiter. I will get excited if it's limiter. It's one of the few things I look forward to when I do episode 4 at this point. I have everything else from this episode other than Canon Route. I am going to briefly play a song and immediately cancel it with another song. I was so desperately out of material. What is this red item? Oh, it's Final Impact. I don't care about that. I'll let it sit. Fortunately, the super buffs are about to expire. Rest in peace, super buffs. You served us well. I think as long as it doesn't have lyrics, it generally won't get tagged. I knew this one didn't. Or also this one. I guess the wrong side of the room they were gonna spawn in. I know, that's why I'm out of inventory space. I had so many, I had to burn some of them. I still picked up another one, if you could believe it. Oh, actually, that might have been on the other character, never mind. We might be out on this character. Silver badge. Sure. Put out some pyro just in case it's your favorite monster. Oh. It's not, but they're still weak to fire, so that worked out. Not too bad at all. Oh, there's your favorite monster. Damn, I don't do enough damage to actually kill them. So I would actually need to take a Fire Cloak in order to kill them one spell faster. I mean, I guess that is worth it to just not get hit by them. I was living on the edge there with my health total. Just trying to build up some Mag Blast, I guess. Ooh, what a terrible wave. Ah, no. Goron detonator. He like hunted me down while I was being sucked in. That sucked. He did so much damage to me there. I'm surprised that didn't kill me, actually. Speaking of which, they gave me Mag Blast. They did like almost 2k in that short time span. It was kind of crazy. There is a Tri-Fluid here. Where is it? There it is. Nice. That's always worth picking up. You don't have it yet? I mean, I was gonna say, just think about how much damage I took from that in order to gain that. That's why I'm surprised I didn't die there. So I'm just trying to think if there's anything else we can really add in Soden. That's what I'm thinking about, while also thinking about other conversation topics. Like, what other classic passive items are in Soden? Meanwhile, Chris is like, stop asking me Soden questions! Ah! I haven't played it yet. One day you'll play it, Chris. Now you have it? Nice. We'll save it for the boss. I think I got all the big ones out of the way. There's Mojo Mail, Starlight. I don't think there's other ones. Chat could correct me if I'm wrong. Trying to think of things with like passive effects. There's like technically like walk armor, but I'm not gonna implement that. Listen, you're tanky enough as axe armor. There needs to be some threat of death. I might nerf the cost of Kiki Feet. Circlet set absorb. No, Calvation, those were. Anything that gives status immunity or elemental resistance perks. I don't have to do anything for those. Yeah, just like if you get what's it called? Fire Shield? Fire Shield works, for example. I don't have to do anything with that. It's just like something innate on the item. Anything that doesn't need a graphic to work more or less works. Actually, the only thing I can think of that doesn't work is probably Talisman. I think that's legit the only item that I can think of offhand that doesn't work, if equipped. Yeah, things like Ice Armor work. I don't know if you saw before, but I was using that to get like really cheesy healing off of Cavern Ice Shades or whatever. So I know those work. It was like, oh my heck yeah. Yeah, I think I even made a comment because at one point you went to Galamoth and you had what is it, Barrel Circlet, and I was like, oh GG, free win. Or whatever. Or is it Topaz? I think it's Topaz actually for the Lightning Absorb. I was like, yeah, GG, free win. Yeah, Gods had an interesting idea where every shield does something slightly different for Shield Rod. I don't know how to convey that, though. It's not like a bad idea, but I would have to feel very inspired to implement something like that. Like, I'm already having trouble thinking what Axelord Armor Shield would do differently. It's not that it can't be done, I just don't know what to do with it. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like time spent versus like payoff. Like, I think some things are neat and like they don't require a lot of time to spend. Like Healing Mail that Califisha mentioned before was very easy to implement. So I'm like, I might as well just do it. It doesn't have to be strong. It has to be there. You know, then I can always fine tune it a bit more. Yeah, I was a little sad though because Unfortunately, when Gods played, he had the thing where he didn't get the Spirit Orb or the tips or anything else. So I don't know if it's just he's clicking it and not hitting save, or like what the deal is, because Spirit Orb should just work. But even things like Galamon, Blood Cape already gives harps. Calvation, I'll put it this way. If it's not like... It has to be something that impacts like spells or sub-weapons or Talisman. I can't think of it. Andrew. Oh. Why, hello there. Not the thing I was expecting to fight today. Okay, I think this is easy kill. So all of those work. So I don't know if there's anything special that we would want to consider adding. Just thinking about it. But yeah, every cape works. I don't know if there's like weapons with special abilities. I don't think so. I guess Muramasa, or whatever it is, the thing that you get kills with, it scales. I don't know if I could make those work. Also, this is really unfortunate because... Oh no, this is the one that needs fire. Never mind, this is fortunate. Unfortunately, I can't use Ripoe because I have Mag Blast, but this should be fine. Oh, it almost got a turn. That's getting scary there. It's very rare that we fight Kandryu, if I remember correctly. This is... Isn't this the rare boss? Yeah, it is the rare boss. Huh. I mean, okay. Neat, I guess. I don't know what the odds of this boss are showing up, but it's not one I normally fight. I think I need to Mag Blast, because I think its weakness is ice. Wherever it is. I'm just looking on the minimap. It is next to us, okay. Let's use it before we go in. Yeah, there we go. So, like... Yeah, I think just... I can only think of, like, weapons offhand. The one that, like, if you're bloodied... I guess it's Gurthang. I don't think there's an equivalent to power up Gurthang. Just trying to think, like, outside the box. Other than that, yeah, I think everything literally works except for Talisman. Talisman, I'm not sure the best way to implement it. I don't think I can, I don't know its formula offhand, or else I could just do it one-to-one to an extent. Most armors, even if you can't equip it, is working. If you could equip armor effects, they would work, but right now you can't. So, like, if there's an armor that grants you immunity to stuff, I could look into it. I just don't know what they are offhand. Other than, like, maybe Ice Mail. Dark armor? Maybe. I don't really want to give the player more defensive stuff, though. Yeah, it's already kind of easy as Axe Armor. I know, like, other people are saying, like, the bosses were hard in Axe Armor. I'm like... Some people, not everybody, but some people have said that, and I'm like... I don't feel that way at all. I feel like Axe Armor is, like, ultra-free. You win with, like, almost anything. Yeah. Yeah, it really just depends on how comfortable people are with Axe Armor, really. Gala can be annoying. A little bit. I want to see you fight him without Flight. Because I do the Flightless strat, so I don't bother with the Bat Flight at all. just gonna pop up next to us again. What a jerk. Okay, chat. We have like a... What are the exact odds? 1 in 4 chance before rare modifier of getting a rare item. Let's see, chat. Are we gonna end the run with a rare item? Is it gonna happen? Is one of us gonna get Centurion ability? I did actually get it. Wow. Nice. Oh man, if the server crashed right then, I would have lost it. The rage quit would happen. Nice. Money's still pretty good. I would take that over a lot of things the boss can drop. Is that an upgrade for me right now? Can I switch over to Heavenly or Centurion ability? I actually can. Wow. How much of an upgrade is that for me? Wow, that's actually a significant defense increase for me. Hey, I actually improved my best character. Wow. Yeah, now I'm at max attack, max mind, max accuracy, near max defense, high evasion, and that also gave luck, so my Excalibur is going to be hitting more consistently. Oh, I forget she gives them MA4 tickets. I mean, if you want the bazooka, just to play around with it, it rolled with, like, okay things on it. I don't know if the weapon itself is worth it. Like, 50 dark is, like, not insignificant. That's why I was kind of surprised. I was like, oh. Oh, I'm out of evade material slots. Oh my gosh, I have so many escape dolls. What do I do with them? I'll put away my heavenly power. I don't need that anymore. Yeah, might as well just leave it on him. Makes him more complete. So having another 30 defense, not bad. Or evasion, okay. Luck, probably more important. I could eventually switch over to just using an adept if I level twice. Capped on photon drops again. Yeah, you don't really have a point to those unless you're gonna make the photon spheres. You could do. You just have to choose a weapon you want to permanently upgrade. There we go, chat. I actually managed to find an upgrade while on stream. Not entirely intentionally. I think I'm up for one more quest, and then we'll say goodbye to PSO. I guess, do you want to do surface or underground? Or do you want to do another boss rush for episode 4? It's weird that I call it boss rush. There's only one boss, but you know what I mean. I'll let you choose, Chris. You have the power. I'll sell most of my escape dolls. Really don't need this many. Try for Cannon Rouge. One moment. Oh, Cannon Rouge is not orange. Oh, it's red ID that gets it. Oh, I was close. I remember it being on the right-hand side of the chart. Red and orange are next to each other. I was close. I was very close, chat. I was literally off by one row. Or column. Actually, just column. Do you even have... I don't have a red force. Do you have a red force? Or... I guess if you're a force, I could play it. Because I have a red hunter. If you have a red character in general, we can do it. I'll wait for Chris to respond in the Twitch chat versus in PSO. Probably easier. Yeah, we'll meet up in Twitch chat. It's fine. I guess I can listen to some random music since I'm here. It doesn't have to be a forest, it just has to be a red character. Otherwise, you have to play force. I do not have a red force anymore. I used to. I randomly found the final boss song while picking at random. Kind of amusing. Like, I could make one of my characters red. Pretty sure none of your non-forces are red. Uh-oh. Yeah, you'll have to check. I'll switch character banks preemptively. So if we do a Cannon Rouge run, we should just do surface. We need to fight a lot of Babudas. I'm actually checking to see what quest has the most Babudas. Your phone Newman is red. So no matter what, you have to play force. Looking like. That is a really interesting quest design. This will be interesting. I mean, I'll probably play Force with you if it makes you feel better. If you're Force and red, I don't have to play like a melee character. I was gonna switch into my female hunter, which I should probably get more playtime with. I mean, I do like playing these characters. I have to be in kind of the mood for them. So, why don't we do this? If you play Force, I'll play Force too. I'll just play a different Force. That's all. I'll mix it up a little. We've seen the Faux Moral, we've seen the Faux Newman. Even though I think the Faux Newman is the best at clearing episode 4, for sure. I'll play my Faux New World. Yeah, see, I have her as orange ID. I could re-roll her to red eventually. I have like a pretty good coverage. I have 6 forces. Gotta change blocks. Oh, did you re-roll your ID or something? Or they just ran out of party space? I mean, I'll go to block 2, if that's where you're at. Alright, too many active games, got it. Oh, oops, that's right, you're making the game. What am I doing? Autopilot. Check for your game. Flash loud, dude. I'm so used to making the game, chat. Didn't even think about it. Let's see, do I have everything I need on this character? Yes. Got Ice Staff, that's all I need. Okay. Let's level up your force, I guess. We'll do, I forget what category it's in. I want to try a new quest and see how we feel about it. Category is retrieval. Lost Berserk Baton. It has a lot of Babutas. And also Dorphons. And this will be our last PSO quest of the day. I thought about bringing the other character, our Dumpling, but the problem is that has a boss at the end, or else I would have done it. I don't think she has quite enough health to survive the boss. I think she's only like 1,000 or something. Not a lot. Wish me luck, chat. It'll be fine. As long as you have like a mind material, or not mind material, as long as you have a mag with you, half the battle. Like we're both rocking the ice staff. We know what this act's really about. I'll handle most of the debuffs, so I'll make your life simple. We'll do it like force training wheels. That is not the right button. Wonder why I did that, because I definitely like this format better. I guess my quest to slowly fix my forces is finally happening. Much better. What a big quality of life change. I just feel like for spells I don't use often, like grants, it's okay to use that on the button that can accidentally pick up items. I should not put Ravarda on the button that can accidentally pick up items. Oh, where is it? Oh, you're just fighting some invisible enemy. That's fine. As long as you win that psychic battle with nothing, I guess I'm happy. Twitch chat just watched you posing and just the health bar went down, but there's no enemy on screen. Amazing. Oh, I did not get fluids, so I'm gonna go back. I looked at my inventory, had 3 tri-fluids, and went, no way am I doing the rest of this without more tri-fluids. Might as well do it early before I lose too much more Mag Blast. I'll sell my 1 item since I'm here. Fortunately, this character actually doesn't need me to use the control panel that often because she never attacks. So all my basic attacks are all the most used spells. I don't have to worry about hitting control. Only the things I don't use that often, like single target Foe and Sond, are on my control, which I don't use that often. The enemy spawning button. My favorite button. Oh, you know what? We have done this quest before. I just forget how good it is. I do remember the button. Not one I think we've played since the last time we streamed it, honestly. I think this quest was okay. Who knows? Maybe we'll get Conjure again for no reason. As we learned before, apparently even the weaker boss, Shamberdin, can be replaced by Conjure randomly. getting used to where the dead spot is on the controller. Like, there definitely is a dead spot. Like, I have to only touch, like, the left half of the button. But if I don't end up getting a controller, maybe it won't be too bad. I just have to change my grip on it a bit. Found Heaven Striker? Nice. I think we got exactly one Heaven Striker since we started playing. Good gun. It makes the Ramar fun to play, for sure. I'm gonna say, all I want is Cannon Rouge. It'll be my only attempt for it. Cha. I love on my screen. I'll show you where he was, Chris. He was over here. Where he died for me. That's why I had to grant some. Big lame is found. Probably lame to Argent. Yep. Checks out. Oh, see, they're doing the sky fights. That's what I was thinking. Anything else in Soden that's not working? I guess there's some useless items of like the resists. The resist, or not resist, anti-venom and stuff like that doesn't work. You can't get status ailments. I could try to touch up the iframes while crouching. More of a quality of life thing. That I'll probably do towards the end. When I'm done with everything, I'll go back through and do a second pass. Make it, like, Mayhem viable. I got Striker plus. Random. So eventually I want Mayhem for it to be viable once we're done with, like, all the core features. So I think we're almost at that point, I want to say. We have, I think, 4 missing sub-weapons. Eventually I need to think about how to populate those. I don't think I'm going to give you more ways to get immunity. I think the circlets cover that, if you really want it. As I said before, I think bosses are pretty easy with X-Lord armor. It's always interesting to hear other people's opinions on the bosses, though. Like, oh, Rare Rampy? Where's it at? Oh, there it is. Nice. Oh, they got it from Dorfana Clara. Oh, hey, somebody else was doing Viridian runs, aka the thing we were just doing. I'm gonna grant him. Does a lot of damage to him. My Dark Rappy. Oh. Get walk away. No, that's not what I wanted. No, I'm not gonna get an item from that. No. I got Meagid. Not normally where my attack spell is. Damn, I didn't get an item from that. That sucks. I don't really want boxes. I'm not gonna bother with box rares. I don't think there's anything worth picking up in episode 4 of box rares. Yeah, I hit the wrong button. I forgot this character is Meagid there and not Barda. Should have just hit the Barda button that I could see on screen. But it was all instinct, unfortunately. Oh, the manip still kind of worked. It was just slow. Goodbye, Zeus. just heavenly legs at most, to be real. I guess the other thing I can try to look into is seeing if I can put more variety on the weapon types. See if I could get it to work better. By that I mean, like, I couldn't get weapon effects to work for Axe Armor. Like, I made them work for Axelord, or not Axelord, I made them work for Alucard. But they don't do anything as Axelord, unfortunately. Weirdly, I think Neutron Bomb does work, because it's considered an item. So that graphic does work. So I could give something a Neutron Bomb effect, which I might do as like one of the sub-weapons, just to mix it up a little bit. Yeah, I'm trying to feel more inspired for what some of the weapons should be. Throwing weapons also generally don't work, so it's kind of interesting to me that Neutron Bomb worked. I guess in theory, Dynamite might also work. I don't know why defense down him. We're not meleeing. Old habits, chat. I think I did too, though. I definitely did a debuff instead of attacking. Here, Rappy army, perish. Chat. Yeah, we're just looking for Babudas. Everything else is kind of filler and or more XP for Chris. It looks like there's a total of 55 in the quest if we complete the quest. And since we're already there, we might as well do the boss. I mean, technically, we don't have to if all we're doing is Cannon Rouge run, but I figure it'd be a nice way to end the stream. Guild check, yeah, I was gonna say. They must be doing Orange ID, episode 1. Ooh, that ice damage is so high. Like that, I don't know if you saw that, like, Chris was doing like 360 with Rabarda, and he's got a pretty big bonus to Rabarda. I did like 570, and I didn't even have Ice Wand equipped. So dumb. Much damage this character does with Rabarda. It's amazing though. Another Scape Doll? Oh. Lots of Heaven Strikers today. There we go. I got him this time with Zond. I used a different button. Hello, Rappies. Imagine Rumor has to be getting kind of close to leveling, because even I'm getting a lot of XP. We're not even halfway through the quest. Ooh, only 18%? Brutal. We'll get there eventually. I was gonna say, I feel like that's gonna be a long quest, because we're not even at the halfway part yet. Crazy. Well, at least this will be our last chance to get badges, I guess. That is not what I wanted to grant. Get out of here, game. Seriously? It caused me getting hit because of missed grants? Whatever. Stupid satellite lizard I wasn't even looking at got targeted. Ooh, your grants damage is high. How are you doing? Oh, because you're Mercurius. I was like, how are you doing 1,000? That's crazy. I'm gonna go forward and walk away. Hey, Kirk, hope you're doing well. We're almost done with PSO. Got one last quest to do. We'll be doing Soten for maybe about 30-40 minutes. I don't think it'll be a super long amount of time, because I think this quest is going to take a bit longer than I thought. Doing okay, hope you're well. I'm extremely tired, but unfortunately I have things to do immediately after the stream, so I will not be home for quite a while. It's probably one of the few times in multiplayer I will actively use Barda versus Rebarda. The line ice just does so much more damage, even with the multiplayer scaling. I cannot believe I stopped them with Rebarda. That is a very slow spell. Got lucky there. Oh, you did the same one. Damn, I guessed incorrectly. I tried. Baited by Chris. I don't know his buttons. It's like, man, maybe I had a 1 in 3 chance of guessing correctly. I guess you put ice on your left button or something, or grants. Must be grants. Yeah, I got baited. I didn't cast fast enough for that? That's brutal. Damn. Actually getting hit. Bad luck. Another Heaven Striker. Wow. I mean, if I played Ranger more, I'd probably get another Heaven Striker, but I haven't played Ranger in quite some time. I've been preferring Solo Force over Ranger. I feel like the Force can play more difficulties more easily. Alright, we're almost at the halfway point. Wow, this quest is burning through my fluids for sure. I only have 7 tries left. Not a lot. I think our damage is canceling each other. I'm noticing I'm not doing damage when you're doing damage. Very unfortunate. I thought they got rid of that in Ephinea. That could be why I feel the quest is taking longer, because you were definitely using Rabarda, and I use Rabarda, and we only did 400 total, which should not be possible. That's kind of unfortunate. Like, our other spells seem to stack okay, just not Rabarda. Definitely not Rabarda. I guess they didn't fix it, that spell. Unfortunate. Yeah, because I was watching you fight the Astark, and I'm like, why are we doing no damage to this collectively? It's just kind of one of those things you immediately notice if you watch their health totals. I think our Grances can also sometimes cancel, but it's a lot more rare. I don't think that one will be too bad. I love that I debuffed them, still got knocked down instantly. What an unfortunate wave. I'm gonna focus on killing the Buddha so I can actually play the game. But Buddha, stop. Come on. Okay, there we go. I might die from this, actually. Oh. Not punished for being greedy. Love to see a chat. Also, there's so much on the screen. It's just going to be shaking and blurs. I apologize, chat. Not much I could do about this. The Dwarfons are having their way with the cameraman. Poor cameraman. There we go. So one more area and then the boss. Yeah, like there are so many things on screen, it had to like partial blur them so you could see through them. Like here's the transparency here. This guy's like half visible. Not but monster, something like that, Kirk. Hopefully you're doing well today. You said you're doing okay, but what plans do you have, actually? Any big 3-day plans? I'm assuming you have off for the federal holiday. So far, no Cannon Rouge. It is what it is, though. I think right before the boss, I'll probably go back for Tri-Fluid. Assuming I still have some by the end. I haven't seen basically anything there. Well, that is an unfortunate spawn pattern for sure. kind of the same way, Kirk. I'm just hoping Monday I'll get some time to myself. Oh yeah, the stupid Dorphons. Those things love to glitch out in multiplayer. Do they forget who they're supposed to be targeting, like, visually? So sometimes you'll see them, like, look away from you, but then they charge backwards and they just butt slam you. They're quite rude. It throws you off if you've never seen it before, because it's very ridiculous. I am very confused. Where's the next area? Is there a bridge I don't see? There is, okay. It just wasn't on my map, in my defense. Now it is. Yeah, the diagonal one is also the worst. 1 second, chat. My headset kind of fell apart there. Try this again. There we go. Yeah, so it really just depends on how quickly family gets here. We'll either have like a half hour or an hour or so. I don't think we're gonna finish the quest in the next 20. It's gonna be a long quest, it looks like. I see why I don't do this one as much. I have to be kind of in the mood for this. It's not bad, it's just long. Yeah. Like, enemy count doesn't always tell you if it's a long quest or not, because sometimes a lot of them just kind of group all the enemies in one encounter. It is what it is. Good work this afternoon, Calvisha. Well, good luck. See a couple tri-fluids, but I don't know where they dropped unless this is them. Yes? Yes. And I could die on purpose to get TP. I do have escape dolls. Sadly, that's not the least optimal strategy I've done before. Game please. Yeah, Kirk, my controller is confirmed busted, because I know you missed the beginning part of the stream. So I'm doing what I can through it, but it's behaving very poorly. I'll try to pick up another one later. You'll see, like, in the bottom right, there's those 3 buttons. So, like, normally... See how it's, like, flickering like that? I'm not tapping the button, I'm holding the button. So if you're wondering why I was like, wow, Axe Armor is behaving really weird, and I don't think it's Axe Armor. My controller definitely died. Hello, Dorphon. I almost mag blast in time, but I had the controller glitch out on me, fortunately. Like, see how it's flickering like that? That time I did tap it once or twice, but like... very inconsistent. I am so surprised that didn't kill you. You're at like 1 health. Yeah, like that will actually impede gameplay. Like, I don't need it for like Sengoku per se. I don't think I even need it for Suikoden. But, like, most of the main games are fine. Found a heavenly battle, nice. But specifically things like PSO or some of our off games, I definitely need that button to work consistently. Now Goku, it's not the end of the world. There's not a lot of characters I only R1. I do a lot of triangles and like R2s, but not usually just R1. So there's like ways around it. I'll probably go swing by like any generic place that sells controllers. I just want like an Xbox One controller. I'm not looking for anything rare. Give me the wireless, or the one that you can plug in and become wired controller. Yeah, PSO is very finicky with third-party controllers that are not just immediately plug into play. And I really don't want to go through that hassle again, as that did stress me out quite a bit, because I just randomly would not be able to play PSO when I was planning to, or like other things, and I'd spend like hours troubleshooting, and it's like always something stupid, and then like it requires usually like a system reboot. It's not something where it's like, oh, you forgot to hit an option. It's like the most inconveniencing way possible. Like sometimes I uninstall a driver to get it to work again. It's just like stuff that you don't ever really want to do on like a daily basis. It was basically happening every time with PSO. So I'm like, just actually get an Xbox controller for this game. And it's been a lot better since then, for sure. I still have the old mappings if I need it, but I prefer not to go back to that ever if I can avoid it, because it's just not consistent. Like, there's nothing wrong with the controller, it's just how Windows reads the controller is an issue. Yeah, I'll just ask family to swing by, I think, a place, and either I'll pay directly or I'll just pay them back. Love that I stood on the button just to spawn the next wave. I didn't want any gap in between. Might be our last big chance at Babudas, so they're really slacking today, chat. Where's our cannon brew? That was like 7 Babudas. Disappointing. I love this very narrow passageway, but if I remember correctly, there's some BS like a Dorfon hits you or something when you're coming through here. Yeah, I was gonna say. You know, I haven't played some of these quests in a while, but when I experience BS, I remember BS. Predicted, chat. This right here is obnoxious. What do you even do about this? If you were anybody other than a force, I think you would just die. I don't know what the counterplay would be. You're forced into a place where they can reach you. You can't escape. They have lasers. And the other one can dive bomb through the rock and become untargetable. Case in point, the zoo was about to dive bomb through the... I got so excited for a second, then I realized. I don't think there's any counterplay to it, other than like I used Fireball and it didn't matter still because you can't one-shot them. We'll get there eventually, Chan. Ridiculous.
Fireball!
Fireball indeed. Ooh, that was scary. My pure status ailment is the broken button. I was like, uh-oh. I don't want to die via poison. That would be such a lame way to lose a character life. So Rabarda and Barda interact with each other okay. It's just Rabarda doesn't work. I wonder if that was to fix the freeze glitch. I love telling this story every time I'm reminded of it, but my favorite thing about Ephinea of all time, chat, is there's a forum post out there called, I think it's like, Favorite Things in Ephinea. I think it's the title of the forum thread. And I will always remember there's somebody that was just like all dewy-eyed and excited, and they're like, man, the thing I love most about Ephinea is the freeze rates of Rabarda. They're so much better than the other servers. It's great. And within like a few posts, the mod slash the developer maintainer of it goes, oh, that's a bug. I should look into it. And then somebody else explains the technical for why it's bugged. And then the guy goes, wait, did I just get Rabarda removed? The response to it in the forum is from the mod, and he's like, something along the lines of, this will be your legacy. And I'm like, could you imagine on like this feel-good post where you're talking about something you love and they literally remove it because you mentioned it? That to me will always be the funniest thing of all time when it comes to Ephinea. I know, congrats on your legacy. I'm like, could you imagine? Like, I know that's what it was supposed to be. It's like one of those kind of like fluff articles, and then they just removed it. It was brutal. It's like, oh my gosh. I'm like, I don't know if they meant all of that to be funny, but it was very funny to me. I will go back to that forum and I'll look at it every now and then. So congratulations, person whose name it is. I don't recall offhand. It will forever be your legacy. You had Rabarda removed. Yeah, Rabarda used to be so strong. In fact, because I had been playing with it glitched, I actually thought that's how it worked, and I'm like, man, Rabarda works in like every scenario. But yeah, now it's like nowhere near as consistent. So I think it brought, like, if I had to give rough numbers, it went from like maybe a 25 to 30% freeze to like 65%. It was definitely more than 50-50, I will put it that way. And it was not a very close 50-50. It might even have been like 80%. I'm gonna be honest with you. It froze almost everything every time, if it was at high level. Yeah, Mag Blast. I don't think we have any purpose for it. I mean, none of us really benefit from it, unfortunately. Yeah, I just look it up every now and then. Yeah, I mean, we could do like a damaging Mag Blast, but I don't have any ATP, so I'm not going to do any damage. I have like 966 with a weapon. It's terrible. It's not going to kill anything. That's the life I chose when I played the Foe New World. Completely useless Mag Blast in multiplayer. Yeah, unless you had like Excalibur, then I would be like, oh, okay, we can do Mag Blast. I'm like, nah, I'd rather just do it. Another Scape Doll? How many Scape Dolls is that? Chat can see my inventory. I'm at like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Scape Dolls. Ridiculous. I'll just unlock them. Yeah, you can just Mercurius them. And perish. I still have some Tri-Fluids left over, but we'll see how long that lasts. I'm gonna say, where's the Dorphon? Can't trick me, game. I almost got the Revenge Grants. Perish, mortal. Ooh, that was so risky. He actually could have hit me with that laser, and I would have definitely died. Also, because I feel like we've been going in circles, where is the exit? Like, the one it wants us to take. Is it this one? We're just getting all the badges today. Oh, it is this way. I get a little confused because we've already been, like, almost everywhere, so it's like, which bridge did we not take? Giant Rappy. Hello, Giant Rappy. Oh, a random Tri-Fluid? Oh, that's fortunate. I don't think I have to go back anymore. Apparently. Yeah, I'm gonna die at some point on the boss on purpose just to get TP, I think. Be like, don't even heal me. Just let me die. Won't TP back. So I definitely do not need to go back due to the kill yourself to get TP strategy. Which is shockingly effective, by the way. But it's better actually on casts, because A, they have limited healing items, and that's a way to get more healing. But also B, it restores their traps, so it just makes life really easy to do on purpose. I see the enemy health bars. I do not see the enemy. I am really surprised that didn't hit me, but we'll take that. I could switch over to Cleo for more grants damage, maybe. Nothing matters. Oh, wait, he could go sideways. Oh, yeah, he's turning. He's turning. Kill Chris on that one. My screen, I think he realized that was the threat. He's like, you must be eliminated. Another Heaven Striker. Wow, they're dropping like, I'm gonna say like flies, but that didn't feel quite right. A very plentiful bounty, though, I will say. Search and destroy. Definitely right with that, Kirk, for sure. We are so close. Yeah, damn, this quest... Wow, I thought we would definitely be done with the quest by now. Holy, it's been like 40 minutes. My bad, chat, for people waiting on Soden. Yeah, we started this at like 10:50 or 10:48. It's like 11:18 now. We still have at least another 10 minutes to go. Brutal. But also no Cannon Rouge. That's the more brutal thing. I got really excited again. Bronze badge. What a bait. Disappointed. Got slapped. One thing that confuses me about the quest, like where are the enemies? Like, see how it kind of led us into a corner? I'm like, where does it... Like, why did they spawn over there? What was the point of that? Chat, shake your head. Like, you led me to a dead end that doesn't go anywhere, and then you want me to just randomly go back over here? Oh, okay. Alright, chat, we're all just roll your eyes collectively. Like, okay, pathfinding on this quest. I can't even blame Sega Team for this. I think this is a custom quest. Like, why? Like, there's no flow to how you should move in this quest. It feels really awkward. See, that's where I was saying before, I was getting disoriented with where to go, because we kept going, like, to a dead end and then backing up, and then we would take, like, a bridge to somewhere we've already been, but it's on the other side of the place. No flow, only destroy. Apparently. But we're almost done, chat. Fortunately. Literally, I think there could only be one more room at most. Because we did a full circle at this point around this arena. I refuse to believe there's more. By the way, do you have scape dolls? Do you need scape dolls? I didn't bother to see if you had them. I just kind of auto-revived you. How is this not the end? Where's the exit? I thought this was the exit right here. It's not. Oh no, it is. It is. You have one left. Okay. The other one flew too far away for the nip to work. That is so depressing. I think I have enough tri-fluid to barely beat the boss. It's gonna be really tight. Might be better for me to go back. I'm thinking about it. Rest of level 30. Sure. Or I could just die. You know what? I'm gonna go embrace death. Kill me. Thank you. Listen, chat, I wanted my TP. Never underestimate the power of having TP. And then I have one less escape doll in my ridiculous inventory. That's a win-win for me. Oh yeah, see, I damage canceled him there by accident. That really sucks. That means that Zabutas must take us forever, unless I purposely wait to put a delay. Because if I only see one damage number, that also... Yeah, like right there. I damage canceled him again by accident. That sucks. Yeah, if we stagger it slightly, it still works. That's what you had to do in the original PSO. Is they put that mechanic in there to stop you from, like, instantly deleting bosses. But you know how that goes. It was jank. I am so lucky not a single one of them hit me there. That's crazy. Don't you charge sideways at me. Okay, that time he didn't. Good, he behaved. Alright, fine. I'll switch to Cleo for Grant's damage. Do one more Bowie here. Ooh, we're damage canceling. We're two in sync. I saw it again. I only canceled one that time. So I do remember it happening for Grants. I didn't realize it happened to other spells other than Grants. That's unfortunate. Unless the HP display is bugged, but I don't think it is. A level 21 technique at the end of the game. Why? Why is there more wave? Why are there more waves? Why? Just Quest, you're going on like way too long. Right, chat? Like, come on, cut me a break on this one. Well, we were at the boss, but I guess we have more waves for some reason. Also, this would have been a great spot to escape doll normally. I should have just waited in the tri-fluid. Oh well. I mean, I guess if I die, I'll get a little bit of TP back. Better than nothing. So this wave is horrendous, by the way. If chat is curious about my opinion on this, there are flying birds and constant Dorphons, and I'm gonna die. I did die. Okay, I got escape doll. But yeah, what an atrocious pairing. And there's an Astark here. I wonder why I died. That's so stupid. I can't even debuff him because there's so many things hitting me. What a bad wave, chat. I don't know who thought this was okay, but this is not okay. Okay, I think I could kill one of the Dwarfons. That way I can actually play the game. Good, I can play the game now. Oh, good, it's the final wave. With how that quest was going, I honestly wasn't sure. Alright, so we're almost done. Final boss. Come on, random Condryu. Gotta believe. I don't want to see Chamberlain. If we do, it's an easy win, but... Oh, we did get Condryu! Nice! Hey, rare boss. Twice in a row. Nice. So, I don't want Chamberlain unless I want XP. He's a very easy boss, but he gives no good items. Condryu for every character is a good item. I think with maybe literally one exception, he is a good drop. So not bad drop odds. It's like between like 1 in 4 and 1 in 16. We have a 50% rare bonus, so we have a higher than average chance of getting something useful. Game, please. Game, please. Not that. Where is this last spinner? Oh, now it's next to me. Please die. Thank you. Okay, I think I have Rafoi, which is my preferred way of killing this thing. It's just so fast. Ooh, you weren't able to hit it much at all. Ooh, this is gonna be brutal. I'm gonna keep my ice staff out because I need it for the boss anyway. I'm just killing its other spinners so I don't have to deal with them. But eventually I should see a colored one spawn somewhere. Okay, Chris is fighting it. Andrea moved me. That sucks. Wow, this phase is taking a while without a ranger. Brutal. Okay, he's over here. I just think Rafoi is so much faster than Gafoi. I'm sorry if you didn't have that spell set. I probably should have warned you. Gafoi is just way too slow if you're just trying to hit this boss for future reference. Because of the slow cast speed and the fact that it takes time to actually reach, it means you're actually probably never going to hit the boss with Gafoi unless you're point blank. Like, true story, like, you probably will only get, like, 2 hits at Gafoi, whereas I will get, like, 7 casts or more for Gafoi. Because I could do it at a bigger distance and hit it before it goes invincible. I'm gonna hopefully end this phase for us. Oh, out of range. Yeah, there we go. See, like, Gafoi wouldn't even have hit that at all. Unfortunately, the boss was hit when it was really far away from us, which is unfortunate. So none of us could really reach it. Oh, please. Oh, it switched to the... Oh, I thought I was hitting the colored one. Damn, no yellow kill for me. But she does insane ice damage. If you saw, I did 1,000, which is crazy in multiplayer to even break that much damage. Okay, so we get one more chance. I got hit during the cutscene. Excuse me? I'm glad that didn't kill me. As you can see, I'm moving around. I'm not normally supposed to be able to do that, by the way. What a cheater. Anyway, now it's time to use Ice Staff and Robarda, which is why I think this character is one of the best characters in the game, because her raw MST is so high. I think it actually competes with Phonumin, unless Phonumin also does Ice. So I can be decent at Gafoi, but then also just be good at Breeze the whole time. I might willingly die to something in a moment just to get TP back. Think about it. Yeah, if I die, I'm just gonna let myself revive. It's fine. Or I'll get healed. It's fine. I guess you have to stay alive. We'll get there eventually. Come on. Yeah, see, I'm almost competing with him in damage. Oh, he sealed me. That's unfortunate. I wanted to die. I'm gonna have to use one of my last try fluids. Okay, I should have enough for the rest of the boss fight, I think. Just as long as what happened in the other room doesn't happen again, because that burned through a lot of my TP. Okay. We'll get through it. I only need 31,000 more XP to level, so I should actually level up on this boss. It's kind of nice. Good way to end the stream. And no, chat, I have no idea where he was aiming with that. Oh, come on, really? I can't dodge that. Bro, shake your head, chat. Like, you can't dodge what you can't see. Like, what was that? It spawned literally in front of me. Yeah, I'm gonna use Barda here. and I popped one of his things instantly because I used regular Barda. Oh, they actually found a platinum badge? That's crazy. I don't even think I saw one collected at all when I played last anniversary event. He must have just one... Yeah, he's got one thing we have to pop. Chat, that is so unfair. I hope you all recognize how unfair that is, and unlucky that it spawned in front of me twice instead it's slightly to the side. You're too far away, Chris. It's on his left side. Or his right, our left. You're actually not hitting it. There we go. Seems you to be like over here-ish. There we go. Yeah, that's a downside with Rabarda. If you're like dead center, it actually can't hit all of them. That's why we had an uneven clear. But that's kind of like the natural effect of Rabarda. Why is this fight still going on? Didn't we just pop it? What? You cheater! We did pop it! Why did you get another attack? What a cheater. Oh man, chat, he is stalling this so bad. What a cheater. He attacked when he had nothing targetable. What BS, chat. Like, legit, there's nothing we could do to advance it. He just got a free attack for no reason. That was super rude. Anyway, I'm gonna kill him with regular Barda. Perish. I got hit during the cutscene. Oh, I almost got to Mag Blast out of it. Okay, moment of truth. Did we get any boss rares? I'm gonna level no matter what. I'm at 1312 health. Just curious how much I'll go up by. I did not get the rare. 2 defense, 6 MST, 1 ATA. Oh, 1 ATA is actually kind of big for me. No rare. Another Scape Doll. Oh, nice, you got a Centurion ability. So it's all fair now. We both got one. Power materials. Wow. I'm gonna make sure to break these boxes every time. These are like the best boxes I've ever seen. So there we go. 372,000 experience for that quest. Pretty solid. So I would need to complete 3 of those quests to level at where I'm at, which is not honestly too many, but it is grindy. Put away that rest of level 30, the bronze badges, why not? Well, I have a ton of materials if we end up making a new character in the future. So I took away 99 mine materials, and I think I added like another 30 just on the anniversary events. I think that's a good place to pause. Probably take a short break and just verify family is not here like ultra early, because they also love to do that, and I do apologize if we don't end up getting to Soten due to that. Because, you know, they'll tell me like 12:30 and then show up at like 11:40. They have no concept of like when they tell me a time that I need them to not show up that early. So I'm gonna double check. Ooh, you found the old anniversary badges? That is unlucky. Yeah, they're literally useless now, I think. Because you can't even trade them up. You could have on the 5th year traded them. But this year, nope. So anyway, chat, we're going to take a brief break, but we'll give a send-off for YouTube. So let's talk about how we feel it went. We didn't find the crazy rare we're looking for. Each of us got a Centurion ability. I leveled. We got a decent number of badges overall. Not a ton, but better than 0. And yeah, I think overall it was mostly fun. I think that last quest is like slightly too long, so I don't know how much I would really grind that out on my own. But like, I would do it just to mix things up every now and then. But hey, we ended up getting in at least 3 solid hours of PSO-ish. So pretty solid. But I think for now, chat, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to check on how things are going. And depending on how it is, we'll boot up Soten. We'll be right back. And if you're watching this on YouTube, thanks for watching and hope to see you again next time.